Have you ever wondered why, despite having more ways to connect than ever before, we seem to understand each other less? This paradox defines our modern world. Tools designed to bring us closer often deepen the divides among us. What if I told you that the key to overcoming this fragmentation lies not in technology or contemporary innovations, but in the ancient philosophy of Stoicism? Indeed, this time-honored wisdom, dating back to the 3rd century BCE, offers profound insights that could foster a more connected and understanding society. Imagine a world where, instead of reacting impulsively, we respond thoughtfully. Rather than judging one another, we approach each interaction with curiosity and a desire to understand. Stoics recognized this truth long ago. They taught that it is not the events of our lives that disturb us, but our judgments about those events. This simple yet profound principle can transform every miscommunication, conflict, and disagreement we face today. The implications of applying Stoic principles to our daily interactions are immense. By reframing our responses and cultivating empathy, we can create a more compassionate society. In a time when misunderstandings run rampant, the Stoic path urges us to pause, reflect, and engage with the world around us in a manner that prioritizes understanding over division. Embracing this ancient wisdom may just hold the key to navigating the complexities of our contemporary existence, leading us toward a more harmonious and connected future. Number 1. Embracing Stoic wisdom in a chaotic world. In a world overwhelmed by distractions and constant notifications, the teachings of Stoicism offer us a guiding light. They remind us of the transformative power of perspective, the necessity of inner peace, and the profound value of empathy. By delving into these ancient principles, we can cultivate a more resilient mindset and navigate the complexities of human relationships with grace. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control external events, we can control how we respond to them. This fundamental realization empowers us to maintain our composure amidst chaos. When faced with challenges, we are reminded to focus on our thoughts and actions rather than the uncontrollable circumstances around us. This shift in mindset can lead to a more fulfilling and harmonious life. Moreover, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of inner tranquility. In today's fast-paced society, where anxiety and stress seem omnipresent, finding moments of stillness is crucial. By practicing mindfulness and reflection, we can create a sanctuary within ourselves, allowing us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This inner peace not only benefits our well-being but also enhances our interactions with others. Empathy, a core Stoic value, encourages us to understand and appreciate the experiences of those around us. In a world often divided by differences, cultivating compassion can bridge gaps and foster connections. Stoicism teaches us to see others as fellow travelers on life's journey, each facing their own struggles. This perspective invites us to offer kindness and understanding, strengthening our relationships and enriching our lives. As you embark on this exploration of Stoicism, I encourage you to embrace its wisdom. You will emerge with a refreshed outlook on navigating the intricacies of human relationships in our interconnected world. Equipped with timeless insights, you will find the strength to thrive in the face of adversity, nurturing a more empathetic and peaceful existence. Number 2. Beyond black and white, embracing the complexity of life. In our daily lives, we often encounter situations that seem to compel us to seek simple answers. We find ourselves hastily labeling events and actions as right or wrong, good or bad. It feels almost instinctual, as if the pressure of immediate judgment takes precedence over deeper contemplation. However, if we take a moment to pause and reflect, we may realize that life is far more nuanced than a mere binary perspective allows. This is where the ancient wisdom of Stoicism can illuminate our path. Stoicism teaches us to embrace the complexity of existence, urging us to move beyond superficial judgments. It reminds us that life is not simply a series of black and white scenarios, but rather a rich tapestry woven from countless shades of grey. The Stoics recognize that our responses to life's challenges are not determined by external circumstances, but by our perceptions and interpretations of those events. Consider, for instance, the notion of adversity. When we face difficulties, it is easy to label them as purely negative experiences. Yet, if we adopt a Stoic perspective, we can reframe these challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Epictetus, one of the most prominent Stoic philosophers, famously stated that it is not the events themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about those events. By shifting our focus from the event to our response, we gain control over our emotional landscape and cultivate resilience. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages us to examine our beliefs critically. Often we cling to preconceived notions about what is right or wrong, good or bad, without questioning their validity. This dogmatic approach can lead to rigid thinking and missed opportunities for growth. The Stoics urged us to challenge our assumptions, fostering a mindset of inquiry and open-mindedness. In doing so, we create space for deeper understanding and personal transformation. Take a moment to reflect on the world around you. How often do we hear sweeping generalizations about people, events, or ideas? Such simplifications can obscure the truth, leading to misunderstandings and division. Stoicism teaches us to practice empathy, to recognize the humanity in others, and to appreciate the complexity of their experiences. By doing so, we can cultivate compassion and foster more meaningful connections in our lives. Moreover, the Stoics invite us to embrace the present moment fully. In our fast-paced society, it is all too easy to become distracted by the noise of everyday life. We often find ourselves ruminating on the past or worrying about the future, losing sight of the present. Stoicism encourages mindfulness, urging us to engage with the here and now. By grounding ourselves in the present, we can cultivate a deeper appreciation for life's intricacies and savor the richness of our experiences. Ultimately, the wisdom of Stoicism offers us a powerful lens through which to view the world. It invites us to question our assumptions, embrace complexity, and cultivate resilience in the face of adversity. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can transcend the limitations of binary thinking and navigate the complexities of life with grace and understanding. As we journey through life, let us remember that the answers we seek are often not as straightforward as they appear. Embracing the richness of existence requires patience, introspection, and an openness to growth. By cultivating a Stoic perspective, we can transform our understanding of the world and ourselves, paving the way for a more fulfilling and meaningful life. In the end, it is this willingness to look beyond the surface, to seek the deeper truths that lie within the complexity of life, that truly sets us on the path toward wisdom and fulfillment. So, take a breath, step back, and embrace the intricate dance of existence. The journey awaits, and it is filled with possibilities waiting to be discovered. Number 3. Embracing the Stoic mindset. Exploring the depths of our thoughts goes beyond simply enduring life's challenges. Stoicism offers a framework for interpreting our experiences that protects us from extreme emotions and rigid thinking. Picture Stoicism as a wise companion guiding us to look beyond the surface. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius remind us that our perceptions shape our realities. He stated, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." This encourages us to examine how we view the world. At its core, Stoicism invites us to cultivate resilience. While we cannot control external events, we can control our responses. This is not about suppressing emotions, but acknowledging them and choosing how to react. Each setback can be a lesson, shaping our character and fortifying our resolve. Introspection is key in this journey. By reflecting on our thoughts and emotions, we gain insights into our reactions. Journaling helps clarify our minds and reveal thinking patterns that may no longer serve us. Daily practices that foster mindfulness, such as negative visualization, cultivate gratitude. Imagining the loss of something cherished reminds us of life's fragility and the importance of cherishing each moment. Focusing on what we can control is transformative. In a chaotic world, concentrating on our thoughts, actions, and attitudes helps reclaim our power. This shift allows us to cultivate inner peace rather than be overwhelmed by external distractions. Recognizing our shared humanity fosters empathy and compassion. We thrive in community, and supporting one another enhances our journeys. Stoicism encourages us to align our actions with our values, contributing positively to the world. In summary, Stoicism provides a path for understanding ourselves and navigating life's complexities. Embracing this mindset cultivates resilience, gratitude, and compassion, leading to more fulfilling lives. Each challenge invites growth, and with the wisdom of the Stoics, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Number 4. The search for balance. Let's explore the notion that truth may not be absolute. This idea predates Stoicism and takes us back to the realms of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Socrates, with his relentless questioning, illuminated the value of recognizing our own ignorance. This acknowledgement is the first step toward genuine knowledge, a fundamental concept that resonates deeply within Stoic philosophy. Plato, through his allegory of the cave, demonstrated how our perceptions can often deceive us. Imagine prisoners chained in a dark cave, facing a blank wall, only able to see shadows cast by objects behind them. For these prisoners, the shadows represent reality, yet they are mere illusions. When one prisoner breaks free and sees the world outside the cave, he realizes that the bright light and the vivid colors represent a truth far richer than he had ever known. This awakening parallels the Stoic journey toward enlightenment, where one learns to discern between appearances and reality. The Stoics emphasize the importance of understanding the world as it is rather than how we wish it to be. Epictetus taught that we must focus on what is within our control and accept what is not. This perspective fosters resilience in the face of life's challenges. By acknowledging the limits of our understanding and the unpredictability of external events, we cultivate a sense of peace. Consider how often we find ourselves caught in the web of our expectations. We anticipate outcomes based on our limited experiences, and when reality diverges from our hopes, we feel disappointment. The Stoics invite us to practice acceptance. Instead of resisting reality, we should embrace it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Take, for instance, the idea of suffering. Pain is an inevitable part of life, but our response to it is what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius wrote about the importance of facing adversity with equanimity. He suggested that we should view challenges as training grounds for our character. When we approach difficulties with the mindset of a learner, we transform suffering into a catalyst for personal development. Moreover, the Stoics provide a framework for cultivating virtue. They believe that living a good life is synonymous with living a life of virtue, which involves acting with wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. These qualities serve as guiding principles that help us navigate the complexities of existence. By aligning our actions with these virtues, we cultivate inner harmony and foster a deeper connection with ourselves and others. As we delve deeper into the Stoic worldview, we encounter the concept of interdependence. Stoicism teaches us that we are not isolated beings but part of a larger whole. Our actions reverberate through the fabric of existence. Understanding this interconnectedness encourages empathy and compassion. It reminds us that our well-being is linked to the well-being of others. In a world often fraught with division, the Stoic call for unity resonates powerfully. It prompts us to look beyond our individual grievances and recognize our shared humanity. By cultivating a sense of solidarity, we can foster a more harmonious society. Let's return to our initial exploration of truth. The Stoics understood that certainty is often an illusion. The world is in a constant state of flux, and our understanding must evolve accordingly. As we confront the complexities of existence, we must remain open to new perspectives. This willingness to adapt is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our strength and resilience. In our quest for balance, we can draw inspiration from the Stoics. They teach us to approach life with a sense of curiosity and humility. Instead of clinging to rigid beliefs, we should embrace uncertainty as a natural part of the human experience. This shift in mindset opens the door to greater understanding and deeper connections with others. Ultimately, the Stoic journey is one of self-discovery. It invites us to examine our beliefs, question our assumptions, and strive for a more authentic existence. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the collective pursuit of wisdom and truth. Number 5. The search for balance. Let's explore the idea that truth may not be absolute. This notion predates Stoicism, tracing back to Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Socrates, through his relentless questioning, highlighted the importance of recognizing our own ignorance. This acknowledgement is the first step toward genuine knowledge, a core concept in Stoic philosophy. Plato's allegory of the cave illustrates how our perceptions can deceive us. Imagine prisoners chained in a cave, only able to see shadows on a wall. For them, these shadows represent reality. When one prisoner escapes and sees the outside world, he realizes that there is a richer truth beyond what he knew. This awakening parallels the Stoic journey of discerning appearances from reality. The Stoics emphasized understanding the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. Epictetus taught that we should focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. This perspective fosters resilience. By recognizing the limits of our understanding and the unpredictability of life, we cultivate inner peace. We consider our tendency to get trapped in expectations. We often anticipate outcomes based on limited experiences, leading to disappointment when reality diverges from our hopes. The Stoics urge us to practice acceptance. Embracing reality as a chance for growth transforms our suffering into a path for personal development. Marcus Aurelius emphasized facing adversity with equanimity, suggesting we view challenges as opportunities to strengthen our character. Our response to pain matters more than the pain itself. The Stoics also provide a framework for cultivating virtue. Living well aligns with acting wisely, justly, courageously, and temperately. These guiding principles help us navigate life's complexities, fostering inner harmony. Delving deeper into Stoicism reveals the concept of interdependence. We are not isolated but part of a larger whole. Our actions affect the broader fabric of existence. Understanding this interconnectedness encourages empathy and compassion, reminding us that our well-being is linked to others. In a divided world, the Stoic call for unity resonates. It prompts us to look beyond individual grievances and recognize our shared humanity. Cultivating solidarity fosters a more harmonious society. Returning to the exploration of truth, the Stoics understood that certainty is often illusory. Life is in constant flux and our understanding must evolve. Embracing uncertainty is not a weakness but a sign of resilience. In our search for balance, the Stoics inspire us to approach life with curiosity and humility. Instead of clinging to rigid beliefs, we should welcome uncertainty as a part of the human experience. This shift opens the door to deeper connections with ourselves and others. Ultimately, the Stoic journey is one of self-discovery, urging us to examine our beliefs and strive for authenticity. This pursuit enriches our lives and contributes to the collective quest for wisdom and truth. In seeking balance, we cultivate peace that transcends chaos, learning to navigate life's challenges with grace. The teachings of the Stoics illuminate the path to a more fulfilling existence. Number 6. The power of our reactions. Stoicism teaches us that the key to a fulfilling life lies not in controlling external events, but in mastering our reactions to them. The philosopher Seneca reminds us of this profound truth when he states that we often endure more in our imaginations than in reality. This insight serves as a powerful reminder that our emotional responses can amplify our troubles, making challenges seem far more daunting than they actually are. Imagine facing a setback at work. It's easy to spiral into negative thoughts, conjuring images of failure and disappointment. However, Stoicism invites us to step back and assess the situation objectively. Instead of getting lost in an emotional whirlwind, we can choose to respond with clarity and composure. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts and actions, we free ourselves from the shackles of anxiety and frustration. This perspective shift is essential. It empowers us to recognize that while we cannot always dictate what happens to us, we have the ultimate authority over how we interpret and react to those events. Each challenge becomes an opportunity for growth, a chance to practice resilience and cultivate inner strength. Furthermore, understanding our reactions enables us to cultivate empathy. When we encounter difficulties, we can better appreciate the struggles of others. This fosters a sense of connection and community, reminding us that we are all navigating our own storms. As we learn to respond with kindness and understanding, we contribute to a more compassionate world. In essence, the Stoic approach encourages us to view life through a lens of rationality. Rather than allowing our emotions to dictate our responses, we can train ourselves to respond thoughtfully. This does not mean suppressing feelings, rather it's about acknowledging them without letting them control us. Embracing this mindset leads to a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment. Number 7. Navigating beyond dichotomy. The world we inhabit is a fascinating tapestry, often pushing us toward binary choices. Look around, and you'll find endless debates splitting opinions: capitalism versus socialism, tradition versus innovation, emotion versus reason. Yet, in the midst of this incessant clamor, the wise path is not to hastily declare allegiance to one side, but to seek a deeper equilibrium. In the Stoic tradition, we learn that the true challenge lies not in the external conflicts that tug at our beliefs, but in cultivating our internal landscape. Rather than succumbing to the allure of simplistic dichotomies, we can engage with the complexities of life in a more nuanced way. This requires introspection and the courage to embrace uncertainty, allowing us to explore the full spectrum of human experience. Consider how often we are influenced by societal norms to make swift judgments. The pressure to conform to prevailing ideologies can be overwhelming, yet it often leaves little room for the wisdom of moderation. As Stoics, we are encouraged to pause and reflect before we engage in the fray. This reflection serves as a compass, guiding us toward a balanced perspective that acknowledges multiple truths rather than settling for a single narrative. The essence of Stoicism teaches us that life is not about the choices we face, but how we respond to them. Instead of rigidly aligning ourselves with one ideology, we can adopt a more fluid mindset. This flexibility allows us to learn from various viewpoints, enhancing our understanding of the world and ourselves. Embracing this complexity is not merely a philosophical exercise, it is a practical approach to navigating life's challenges. Moreover, engaging with opposing ideas can cultivate empathy. When we choose to listen and understand rather than dismiss, we open ourselves to richer dialogues. This not only broadens our horizons, but also fortifies our own beliefs, allowing them to evolve in response to new insights. In the end, this dynamic interplay of ideas can foster a more resilient and adaptable spirit. In a time where divisions often seem insurmountable, the Stoic practice of maintaining a balanced perspective is more vital than ever. Instead of clinging to absolutes, we can find strength in our ability to engage with uncertainty. This does not mean relinquishing our values, rather, it signifies a commitment to a continuous exploration of ideas. The journey beyond binary thinking invites us to question the very foundations of our beliefs. Are we holding on to them out of conviction or convenience? By challenging our assumptions, we can refine our understanding and, in turn, our interactions with others. This intellectual humility is a cornerstone of Stoicism, urging us to recognize that wisdom often resides in the spaces between. As we navigate this intricate web of perspectives, we also cultivate resilience. Life is inherently unpredictable, and the ability to adapt our viewpoints is crucial. The Stoic practice of embracing uncertainty teaches us to remain steadfast in our principles while being open to change. This duality empowers us to face life's trials with grace and composure. Number 8. Embracing change the Stoic way. In the landscape of ideas, the tension between tradition and innovation often looms large, presenting a false dichotomy that urges us to choose one over the other. Yet Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective that transcends this binary. It invites us to engage with the past while remaining receptive to new ideas and changes that can enrich our understanding of life. To truly embody the Stoic ethos, we must recognize that wisdom does not solely reside in ancient texts or established norms. Instead, it flourishes at the intersection of historical insight and contemporary thought. The Stoics remind us that the lessons of the past are invaluable guides, but they do not serve as rigid templates. They urge us to honor our heritage while maintaining an openness to the evolving nature of existence. This approach fosters resilience. By respecting tradition, we ground ourselves in a wealth of knowledge and experience. However, the capacity to adapt ensures that we do not become stagnant. It is a delicate balance, appreciating the roots from which we come, while also being willing to explore the branches that reach towards the future. Change is an inherent aspect of life. The Stoics teach us that resisting it can lead to suffering and frustration. Instead, we should cultivate a mindset that embraces transformation, seeing it as an opportunity for growth. When we face challenges or disruptions, we have a choice to cling to the familiar or to embrace the potential for new insights. In practice, this means reflecting on our beliefs and behaviors, questioning their relevance in our current context. It encourages us to engage in continuous learning, seeking knowledge not just from the past but also from the present and future. By doing so, we position ourselves not merely as passive recipients of information, but as active participants in our development. Moreover, embracing change aligns with a fundamental Stoic principle, the distinction between what is within our control and what is not. While we cannot dictate external circumstances, we can choose our responses. This empowering realization allows us to approach change with a sense of agency, transforming obstacles into stepping stones. In our journey through life, we encounter myriad experiences that shape our character. Some of these may seem burdensome at first glance, but they can reveal profound truths if we remain open to them. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we learn to navigate the complexities of existence with grace. We become attuned to the impermanence of life and the beauty of each moment, recognizing that every experience holds the potential for wisdom. Ultimately, the Stoic path teaches us that to live fully, we must embrace both the wisdom of the past and the promise of the future. This duality enriches our lives, providing us with a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. We become not just observers of life's unfolding drama, but engaged participants, forging our path while honoring those who came before us. Number 9. Embracing complexity. Life is not merely a series of straightforward choices or stark dichotomies. It is a rich tapestry woven from nuanced responses and subtle pathways. When we shift our perspective, we begin to see that opposing ideas can coexist, each enhancing our understanding of reality. This realization invites us to engage with the world more flexibly and open-mindedly. Consider the relationship between ambition and contentment. Society often pressures us to pursue success relentlessly, equating it with happiness. However, true fulfillment arises when we balance ambition with an appreciation for the present moment. By recognizing that our aspirations can drive growth while our contentment anchors us, we can navigate life's challenges with purpose and joy. This balance resonates deeply with Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control, our reactions, and what is not, the challenges we face. By concentrating on our responses, we empower ourselves to manage our emotions and actions, reinforcing the idea that external circumstances do not define us. Acknowledging the richness of our minds transforms our experiences into opportunities for growth. Every moment, whether joyous or painful, contributes to our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. This journey is not always linear. It often includes setbacks and uncertainties. Yet it is through navigating these complexities that we develop depth and resilience. Furthermore, the interplay of opposing ideas shapes our relationships and interactions. By recognizing that others may hold differing perspectives, we open the door to dialogue and understanding. In an increasingly polarized society, where divisive narratives can overshadow constructive conversations, embracing the idea that conflicting viewpoints can coexist fosters empathy and collaboration. Accepting complexity also ignites creativity. When we relinquish the need for absolute certainty, we free ourselves to explore innovative solutions to problems. This mindset encourages experimentation and adaptability, allowing new ideas to flourish and pushing the boundaries of what we believe is possible. The Stoic principle of amor fati, or love of fate, exemplifies this acceptance of life's intricacies. It invites us to embrace our circumstances, both good and bad, as integral to our journey. By doing so, we find beauty in challenges and recognize that each setback presents an opportunity for growth. This perspective equips us to navigate life's unpredictability with grace and resilience. In conclusion, as we delve into the richness of our minds, we must remember that life is not a straightforward path. It is a complex interplay of diverse experiences, ideas, and emotions. By embracing the coexistence of opposing forces, we cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. This journey requires patience and openness, but the rewards are immeasurable. We become not just wiser, but also more compassionate, creative, and resilient individuals. Ultimately, exploring life's complexities encourages us to adopt a mindset of curiosity and adaptability. We learn to navigate the gray areas of existence, finding meaning and purpose in the journey itself. Through this exploration, we cultivate lives rich in insight and fulfillment, grounded in Stoic principles, while remaining open to the vast possibilities that lie ahead. Number 10. Embracing a meaningful life. The journey into Stoicism is one of continuous learning and personal growth. It invites us to embrace life in all its complexity, much like a sturdy anchor in the midst of a storm. Stoicism teaches us that true resilience isn't about never falling, but about mastering the art of rising each time we stumble. At its core, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate a mindset that finds strength in adversity. This philosophy offers practical tools for navigating life's unpredictability, reminding us to focus on what we can control and let go of what lies beyond our influence. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of inner peace and rational thought. By aligning our actions with our values, we create a life imbued with purpose. This process demands self-discipline and reflection. Daily practices such as journaling can help clarify our thoughts and allow us to learn from our experiences. Embracing Stoicism doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but rather recognizing and understanding them without being overwhelmed. When faced with challenges, we can ask ourselves, what can I learn from this? How can I respond in a way that aligns with my values? A profound lesson from Stoicism is that setbacks are part of the human experience. Instead of viewing failure as an end, Stoics see it as an opportunity for growth. Each misstep becomes a stepping stone on the path to self-improvement. Furthermore, Stoicism invites us to cultivate gratitude for the present moment. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we foster a deeper sense of contentment and savor life's simple pleasures. Practices like meditation and deep breathing ground us in the present, allowing us to step back from daily chaos and reconnect with our inner selves. As we explore Stoicism, the importance of community emerges. While individual growth is crucial, building meaningful relationships enriches our lives. Stoics recognize that we are part of a larger whole and that our actions impact those around us. By fostering compassion and empathy, we contribute positively to the lives of others. In a world often obsessed with superficial achievements, Stoicism challenges us to redefine success. Rather than seeking external validation, we can focus on internal fulfillment, leading to a more meaningful existence. The essence of Stoicism lies in its call to embrace life fully and authentically. By cultivating resilience and fostering connections, we can navigate life's complexities with grace. Each lesson we learn helps us become more empathetic, contributing to a more compassionate society.